How's everyone doing? And welcome on back. I am the Gingerbeerdman. If you're a subscriber, welcome on back. If you're brand new, that's me. I'm the Gingerbeerdman. I'm sure you can tell that, obviously, just by looking at me. Today, we are working on the Jaguar XJS. This is the first one of the Jaguar series we will be working on. It has a crap load of miles. It has 264,000 miles. I don't expect to get too much out of this car being that high up in mileage, but maybe we'll get lucky and crack 100K. We'll have to see. As always, from the junkyard, it'll be back to new. We bought it for $6,738, and we're going to get our money back. That is exactly what we're doing today. It's the first one of the Jaguar series we are working on. There is one that is eluding me. I cannot find it. I have been to the junkyard 1,000 times, and that's not even joking. I've been there so many different times, and I cannot find it. And that is the Jaguar E-Type, I am told. The E-Type is the one that I have not been able to find. Hoping that I'm able to run into it by the end of the series here, but I have the rest of them. It's just that's the only one that is missing right now. So we'll see if I can find it by the time I get there. If not, it'll be one of those cases where I have to go back and get it again. All right, let's get in here. Get that out of here. What is this? XJS. Okay, so everything is XJS. Going to the tablet. XJS. All right, go back. Go to the body. Okay, the steering wheel is over there. I have never worked on these cars, as always. I do them with you guys, literally. So I'm learning as we go. I'm gonna guess that the steering wheel is over there because it's across the sea. I'm guessing. We're gonna need license plates. Should just grab that. I normally do. Let's go across the sea. Yeah, we'll go to Spain. Alrighty. We shouldn't have any parts in here from the last time we were working. Hopefully. No. Okay, good. I thought I was about to catch myself in a lie there for a moment. I usually have a tendency of leading like old parts, just leaving them in there. Let's see what we're dealing with. We got the wishbone, we got the upper, we got the lower A. All right. What do we got? Knuckle C. Here. Need 2 knuckle covers, 2 C's. let's get that out of the way. Gonna need bearings for all of those. Probably all 4 of them at that. We're gonna need all 4. Gonna need 2 upper arms. 2 bottom A's. A ton of rubber bushings. As always, literally every single time we working on a car here, we need 1,000 rubber bushings. The sway bar, was that all B? B, B, yep. Cross member is a D. Double wishbones. 2. Gonna need the springs with those. And the caps for those as well. What else we got up here? That's it. Wheel cap. 2 of those. I think that's it. I think, the steering stuff. Gotta get that. Gotta get the steering stuff. Steering rack. Make sure you get that. You're gonna need the power steering. Inner and outer tire rods. A rear wheel drive 1. Rear suspension, just buy 2 of everything right in here. The arm A, the arm B, and the upper. Buy 2 of everything. I seen there was a spring cap on the back as well, so you need to buy 2 of these spring caps and the rear springs and the caps that go on that right here, the rear shock cap. Buy that all. We got a rear shock A. I kind of moved everything around here on my desk, so I'm trying to get used to how it is now. But yeah, I'm fighting it. I'm just gonna put drive in. Rear sway bar B. And 2 links for that. What do we got here? Rear drive axle. Need 2 of those. Caps come with it. Go to the brakes. 4 calipers, 4 cylinders, 2 discs, 2 vents, 4 pads, brake servo for the engine. I think That is it. Oh, we got to get the knuckle. Make sure we click over here. And 2 knuckles. I think that's it. I believe. Tires. The old tires. What am I dealing with? What kind of tires here? We are looking at 235, 60, or 15s. Normally they change. When you get them from the junkyard, sometimes they're all different sizes, but for the most part, I like to just stick with a low kind of tire for a car like this. So we're going to stick with that 15. Go in here, go to tires. We'll put a sport tire on it. Why not? We'll put a little sporty on it. Go to 15, put it up to 235, 60. And go over here to the rims. Should be able to put this RXJS in this thing, and there it is. 4 of those, 15 rim. I don't need to take that apart. I didn't mean to do that. Go over here and put the shocks together. All right, let's rip it all off. Rip time. Before I go silent. Oh, we do need that, though. I know we didn't buy that stuff. Hold on, let's see exactly here. Wheel hub 3. Wheel hubber 3. There we go. All right, back to rip. Now, as you can see, there is no fuel. Every car has a fuel tank. So get the filter, get the pump, and get the tank. Unless it's a fancy car, I would have you look at the car before you grab that tank, but this isn't too fancy. And what I mean by that is, if you go to the part mount, you can see exactly everything. See the fuel tank right here? Sometimes fancy cars, that's what I like to call them, fancy cars, they have the side fuel tanks and stuff where you have to put a fuel tank on each side of the car and that. Those are the fancy ones that look like literally Lamborghinis, those kind of cars. It's usually something like that calls for that. There is one that we will be doing for the Jaguars that look like that. So I'm going to assume when I get that far, that is a 2 gas tank car, but we'll see when we get there. Of course, I don't know that for certain, because like I said in the beginning, this is all brand new. I'm ripping it with you guys. We did a lot of DLCs here on the channel so far, and I mean a lot. We're getting through them. We're getting through them. I think the only ones I haven't bought, there's like 3 of them, I believe, that's out right now that I haven't bought. It's like the Dodge pack, and there's a taxi pack out now. It's like the truck pack, I call it. It looks like a bunch of trucks and fast, like Dodge Challenger and a couple others. All right. So let's start putting all this back on now. I'm the type that buys as I see. When I start putting stuff back on, simply because it makes life easier when you get that far. I see that. I'm sure there's other stuff I'm missing on the other side. Or yep, right here. We got B. Buy the fuses. I just buy 4 each. Save myself from going in 1,000 times. B cover and base B. I don't see battery is in the back and not in the engine. Okay. Don't see. There's no ecos on this thing. That's interesting. We'll see when we get that far then. See if it pops up later on. Let's start mounting. What am I doing? I see that radiator C. Let's get that. If it's a radiator C, that means it doesn't have a fan on the radiator itself. It's on the engine. So that tells me that's one of these are going to be it. I just don't know which one yet. What do we got going on here? Front exhaust XJS. Let's put in just XJS. And we're going to see here. We're going to get that. We're going to get the rear muffler. Is there two? That's the question here. Yes, there is. There's two there. There's two there. There's two everywhere. So let's do that. One more of each. You're going to need the Cadillac needs to be put in there. And the middle mufflers need to be put in there as well. They had a vintage tire on this thing last. That's interesting. This thing must be really vintage then. What is that? Exhaust manifold V12 He? That's a thing? Oh my. Did we just run into every single part we need? Holy crap. I'm gonna guess everything with the symbol Jaguar on it is something we need. I'm gonna go out on a limb. So let's do that. That head I'm not sure about. It looks like it may be 2. We'll stick with 2 for now, and then we'll go from there. Sound like a plan? Sound like a plan to me too. We're going to go with that. Everything looks like it's on the front. Head back here. Now the fun part. Time to work on the engine. Plate, pressure plate, bearing, and the flywheel all go. There's oil that's right here too. The V8. Go back over here. Oil. V8. Back to ripping. Under here tells you a lot. Holy crap. Wow. How many is that? Jeez. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 pistons. Jeez. Man, you would hear this if a piston ever goes in this. Whoo, you'd hear that baby clicking all the way down the road. Holy crap, there's a lot. A rod for every single one of those. It's 12. Holy crap. Get some crankshaft bearing caps. I'm going to go with 6. I would think that this is a V8 on the front. I'm just going to buy it. It might be a V8 OHV. I don't know. We're going to find that out, though. Window. Let's see what we're working with here. B12 heat distributor caps. We go into here. Wires, the cap. The only thing you're not going to find in there is the rotor right there. Gonna need the clips. I don't know if the air filter needs clips or not. I'm not certain on that one. Just to be sure. Okay. One more than we needed. Not bad, not bad. We might need another one on the other side. There's a possibility we might. Let's see what it says. Oh. I thought I needed another one. So we're going to have to do that with both sides. Is that what you're telling me? Holy crap. All right. We need 12 spark plugs. I don't know if we're going to need it. I don't think we're going to need the caps for them. At least I don't think anyway, because it looks like a block might go on top or something, so. Whoa. Oh, it was. I was right. Oh, we're gonna need that. We're gonna need that. 6B, 16B. 16B done. Power steering 14. V8OHV. Gonna need 2 throttles. Are we gonna need this for both sides? We are, ain't we? Buy that. Well, you guys, I think it's done. Just gotta do the bottom. Nope, I don't see anything else down there. I think we're done. Something ain't right. Right here. Something's not right. What are we missing? More clips? That isn't the problem, though. That's the problem. Now, it should be done. Stuff just hides on you, man. There's so many parts. Move it to the paint shop. Make it all one color. Maybe once I go down the road in a rando color car. Move it to the dyno and see if there's a part missing. And there isn't. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the Jaguar XJS. We bought it for $6,739. We're gonna make $80,605. We're close to 100,000 at least. That's what I was ballparking, around 100,000 ish. So I expected that much because the mileage, man, the mileage is the issue here. Too much mileage. If you had this down to about 100K, oh yeah, you're probably 150,000, something like that. But we're only going to get 80 because of how many miles is on it. But as always, you know, from the junkyard back to new. Gone. Out the door. So if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. Hit the bell, the like. Let me know down below if you've ever been in a Jaguar, drove down the road like that guy in a Jaguar. Let me know. Interested to hear about that. I have never in my life been in a Jaguar at all. Next on the series of the Jaguars is the Jaguar F-Type. It has 88,000 miles, and it will be next from the junkyard back to new. This one should bring in a nice bucket load of money, probably like 150K to 200K. So I will see you then. You all have a good rest of your day, and I'm out of here.